Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me on this week's Salon CEO episode. My name is Chloe. So today I wanted to go over with you guys about really just like breaking things down like into basics. So when we talk about being fully booked or we talk about, how much money we want to make or certain things that we want in life, I feel like this episode is going to be so good to break it down. So when I say break it down, I always talk about time. So, time to me is one of the most valuable things that you can get. People always say to me, I don't know how you find the time. I always plan my time. This is something so important, especially if you want to move forward in your business. Making basically planning your time is just so important. So I'm going to go through basically what I normally do is every Sunday I'll go through and I'll look at my week and I'll work out what I've got time for clients wise, if I've got any projects that I'm doing, where I'm going to find the time. So I will always make sure that I'm planning this and then I'll break it down the night before and I'll go through obviously jobs I have to do the next day. This just really, really helps me. It really helps me utilize my obviously projects that I'm working, obviously beside doing clients, and then obviously really helps me with my clients and where I'm at. So if you guys don't do this, I would definitely recommend really planning your time. You feel like you have more time because of this. So, when we sit down to do things, we procrastinate. Oh my God, I do that all the time. So we procrastinate, we put things off. I always try and the worst job or the shittest job on that list, I'm going to do it first because I then get the reward of knowing that job is done. And then I can obviously go on to the nicer job. So that is just a tip that I always use. I always get the worst one over and done with. And then obviously I'll go back and be like, right, they're the ones I need to work on. So that is always something that we obviously talk about. So when we go and think about our goals or what we want to achieve in our business, I'll always say, okay, what is it you want to go for? So write down 5 things because again, not everyone knows what they want. So we say we want this amount of money or we want to have money or we want to be, fully booked or, we want to be busy or you want to obviously, whatever you want to do in your business, you need to obviously make actionable steps how to get that in your business. So let's say you were like, right, okay, I want to make £5,000 a month. Okay. So you work out how many clients you've got or how are you going to get that? So let's take a ratio, on an average of what your costings are going to be for profit of a treatment. So let's just say, for example, you're going to have £150 is going to be your profit on a treatment. How are you going to get £5,000 a month? So you're going to break that into obviously how many clients. So working that down is 33 clients a month. Again, break that down is 8 clients a week. So let's just say you're at the point where you've got 2 clients, 3 clients a week, and you're thinking, oh my God, £5,000 is going to be not achievable for me. How am I going to work this? So work out how many you've got or forecast how many you think you're going to need. Then work towards a smaller goal. So let's just say you need 15 more clients to make up that 33. Work towards getting 5 new clients. It then just takes away the overwhelm. So when we look at big goals and we think, oh my God, that doesn't seem achievable. I don't know how I'm going to get there. It's always so good just to break it down into sections that is easier to, control, easier to manage, and don't get stressed out by a big goal. Because I know I'm someone that I've done it before where I've written out goals and I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Or I think they're too big. I don't even try and achieve it. So this just makes it a little bit easier. So when I'm looking at goals, I'm going to do 12-month goals. Again, these can change over the year. It doesn't matter. It's just what you first have in your head, and then break those down into 3 months goals. So I will then look at my diary again every month and think, okay, well, how am I doing on those goals that I've written out, the beginning of the first 3 months. So coming back from that, obviously getting your clients and thinking, right, so let's just say I'm going to go for five clients a month. That's going to be my goal for the next 3 months. And then I'm going to have my 15 clients. So you're going to think, okay, how am I going to get my 5 clients a month? Everyone always thinks, right, I'm going to put an offer on. I'm going to put an offer on and it'll get me really busy. And then that'll be it. So obviously when you guys are putting your offers on, you are attracting the wrong type of client. You're attracting the sort of person that is literally only cares about the price. They don't care about the quality of work. They don't care about the, like what you stand for. They just want a quick fix. And if you're putting an offer on, that's the kind of people you're going to be attracting. So I'm going to give you 3 tips of how to attract your dream clients. So the first way how to attract your dream client is you want to have a look at your reviews. This gives you credibility. So if you've been going a while and you've got a lot of reviews, people obviously take those into consideration. Have you got a Google review? Have you got them on your Facebook? Like, where are your reviews? Where can people leave them? Do you also obviously share links to these reviews that people can really like easily obviously write you one? This is so important, especially when you're first starting out as well. Like, it's so important. People saying to me, well, I'm just starting, how am I going to get reviews? Whatever you were doing when you're first starting, make that your priority. Send someone a link and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. It was lovely to meet you today. Please leave me a review. If you get that person on the day they've had their treatment and they're the happiest, they are more likely going to leave you a review that night. So get into a habit of obviously sending someone like a link to your review and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Lovely to meet you today. Please leave me a review. These will obviously over time just build up. So if you're looking at obviously Google reviews and your business is on Google, these will obviously help you rank to the top of the Google search. Again, this will obviously be more leads into your business. It'll be so like, it will just help you so much. Obviously getting your reach out there, getting to obviously new clients. So if you guys obviously need again any help with your reviews, then you can obviously just message me. Everything is in the membership of how to set these up. So the second bit of advice I'm going to give you guys is social media. So I'm not going to go through social media. Obviously that's a completely different episode in itself, but how you market yourself on social media. Do you market yourself as an expert? Do you market yourself as a beginner? Like wherever you're at in your like journey, if you've just started or you've been going a little while, there's different ways of obviously marketing yourself. So let's just start first of all with your beginner. So you've got no clients, you've just trained and you're thinking, oh my God, like how am I going to market myself in anything? So you want to basically, probably just the easiest way I can simplify it is talk about your journey. Talk about what you've learned from the course. Get to grips, obviously, with like, even like color matching, talking about what you're offering, like speaking to people or like online is such a big thing. Like even just showing yourself like, okay guys, well today I've learned this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this client's hair. Like, if you had the time, there's so many different ways of doing it. Like you can do a vlog, you can, get friends in and do your, do their hair, even if it's just styling, something to give you like the start of and be like, right, okay, I'm now looking for models for this and this. And it's starting to build that audience and that relationship with people that you're on a journey and you're trying this and you're thinking, okay, well, today I'm going to, even if it's just come for free color matches or anything and document that as well. Okay guys, well I had this today, and it really is building connections with people and can see like obviously where you're coming from. So that's always a really good way. And if you're someone that's been doing it for a while, so market yourself as an expert. If you are a skincare specialist and you think, okay, well, it's, I love this skincare brand. Why do you love it? What do you love about it? Why is it good for your clients? Same with hair. Like I, specialize in this certain extension method or this certain extension method. I love these because, it is knowing the knowledge that you would probably just sit down and tell a client in person. It's bringing that to obviously your social media, knowing that, you know what you're talking about in your job. It's just obviously showing that off online. It doesn't even have to be on social media. It can be on, your website. It really is marketing yourself as your stuff. Again, that is so important and a different way to stand out. Like people say to me, oh, well, this person's doing this and this. It doesn't matter. Everyone is so different in how they sell things. Everyone is unique. Your unique selling point is you. That is the only difference why you're different to the next person, the other person over there, the salon over there. It doesn't matter. I feel like people, when you first start out, especially, obviously you're always comparing yourself to other people. You want to be where they are, but just concentrate, and that's the stage that you're at, and then you will get there. Okay, so the last one I'm going to give you. So I feel like not many people maybe do this in the industry, and it really is quite a powerful one if it's done right. So I completely get why people don't do this. It's networking. So the biggest thing I can speak to you about is networking, in the sense of who you maybe go to for your lashes or your other, like your facials, your like makeup, your hair, like, you know, speaking to people and being like, oh my God, I've just done this and I've trained in this, and, you know, maybe even doing something collaborative with them. It's kind of sometimes not about what you know, but who you know. Oh my God, my friend just trained in this, like, you know, or she offers this, she's really good. It's networking with other people in your industry is such a powerful tool. It really is, because you think, oh my God, I've seen her, like she does this, she does that. When you network and speak to people in the same industry as you, who obviously always speak to their clients, if they remember you and they think, oh my God, she's just done this, they're going to tell your client about you. So again, you know, it doesn't always have to be on a collaborative like thing, but speaking to other people about what you're doing and what your services are will then obviously be in the forefront of their mind. They can then obviously repeat to their clients. So, you know, I do see some people doing like giveaways and they group loads of businesses together. That is such a great idea. Cross, you know, referencing clients is always really good. If you obviously work in a salon and, you know, you rent a chair or something, and then they've obviously got other clients there, get to know them clients. Just speak to those clients. You don't have to obviously be anything to do with hair related. Just start chatting to them, because it's one of those things that people will be like, oh my gosh, she was really nice, what does she do? They will remember you. So again, this is such a good way of getting yourself out there. And don't get me wrong, I get it's scary. It's one of the things you think, oh, I don't want to just start randomly telling people what I do. But you know, it just naturally happens sometimes. You know, you'll go somewhere and someone will be like, oh my God, what do you do? Or just anything, you know, buy a car, or say someone will be like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I do this. Oh, okay. Tell them about yourself. You know, I get it's not always natural for us to speak like that, but you know, just because, oh, okay, well, I have, this is what I'm doing, or I've just trained in this, and they might know someone and be like, oh my God, my friend does that, pass me your number. You just never know where that's going to lead to. So being collaborative with obviously other people in your industry, or speaking to people about what you do, is such a powerful tool. It just always gets forgotten. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope you guys found this valuable. There is so many more like client growth strategies in my membership. Obviously it is hair related, but it's also business related. So if you guys want to check it out, then I will leave the link in this below.